Alright folks, today we're going to take a look at a new flashlight from Olight. I've been a long-time user of Olight flashlights and they became a channel sponsor a few years ago. They contacted me and asked if I would do a video review of this particular product. Of course I said yes because I like their products and I like to do reviews on YouTube. Now if you're the type of person that is easily triggered by sponsored reviews, then you might want to go watch some cat videos. Okay, I don't know what's in here because I haven't opened it up. I wanted to share this moment together, so here we are. Let's see if I can figure out how to open this box. Well, I can tell you it's well packaged. There we go. Let's see what it says. Thank you for being a part of the Olight family. Your support is why we do this. Enjoy. Olight team. And right on top, it looks like we have some instructions that are printed on this particular piece of plastic. Let's take a look at that. Congratulations. First, use the unscrew tail cap, remove the insulating film. That makes sense. Please charge the flashlight fully before you turn it on. Charge directly via the provided holster and USB-C charging cable. We can do that. And this is after being turned off, the light will be locked out automatically. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. This thing is in here. They give you a little loop to pull it out, so let's go ahead and do that. So here's the flashlight, and it looks like it comes in like a plasticky Kydex type holster, which is pretty cool. It is a bigger, beefy flashlight. There you go. And you just slide this thing out. It feels like a lightsaber, or what I would expect a lightsaber to feel like. I don't know exactly because I don't own a lightsaber. But here's the flashlight. Let's take a look at it. It's got some knurling on the back, and this is probably the tail cap where they tell you to remove the film. So let's go ahead and open that up. Let's take a look at this battery. So it's a 5,000 milliamp battery, 3.6 volts. The size designation is a 2170, so this would mean that it is 21 millimeters across, 70 centimeters tall. And the 0 at the end means that it's round. That's how you do that particular interpretation of the designation. And it says it's a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. There's the tail cap, which is magnetic, so it was sticking to the flashlight. Taking a look at it, you can see it has a multi-LED configuration in here. And it has a somewhat crenulated bezel. Heat sinks along the head. That makes sense because this thing probably gets a little hot. And it has a rubberized grip in the center to make it non-slippery, so it will stay in your hand a little bit better. Let's take a quick look at the box and see if there's any specifications here. So it says it has a 260 meter throw, and its max lumen output is a whopping 4,600. If I take a look on the back of it. There are some different settings here, turbo, high, medium, low, moonlight, and you can pause this and read it in more detail if you want, but it goes over the run times for the different modes and the lumen output. It also talks about the length. It's 5.24 inches. The bezel diameter is 1.38 inches. And the weight is 7.23 ounces, including the battery. And then it says the battery is 5,000 milliamps at 3.6 volts for 18 watt hours. Also, I want to mention down here, you can see that Olight flashlights come with a 5-year warranty, which is fantastic. Let's see what else we got in here. There's something in here. It looks like a piece of 3M adhesive, and then this looks like a clip that you would use with this adhesive, and maybe this is something that you would. So it looks like this clip fits on here if you were going to mount this to the wall, for example. Also, you can see that there is some metal down here that connects to the flashlight, and then we have a charging port. And I bet you in here we're going to find the cable to charge this. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here. So the first thing is a USB to USB-C charging cable for the flashlight, and that is cool. And then in here we have some, looks like screws and wall mounts. And again, I guess this is if something, if you wanted to mount this onto the wall or something along those lines, you could do that. We got some instruction manuals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at these and see if there's anything that we need to highlight or talk about, and we'll be right back. Okay, we have the USB-C cable connected to my charging brick over there, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to plug this in and see what happens. And we heard a click. And what we have here is a battery indicator, and each one of these has a different rating for how charged your battery is. So we want to charge this all the way up before we do anything with the flashlight. So let's go ahead and let that charge. So if we take a look at this, according to the instructions, the indicator on the side of it, if it's at the top in green, it's greater than 75%. The lower one, green, is 50 to 75. Below that, green, 25 to 50. And then the bottom indicator, if that is on and it's green, it's 10 to 25%. Red would be less than 10% charge. Okay, so here's a flashlight, and there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. If I hit this button, it comes on in moonlight mode. And don't worry, we're going to go outside in the dark and get some beam shots. If I hold this button in, it goes through low, medium, and high. It just keeps cycling through. One press will turn it off. And what I have on the side here is an indicator that it's in low mode or moonlight. And then if I keep turning this, that would be low mode. This would be medium mode. And then this would be high mode. And it looks like I can only go up to low, medium, and high. And so if I turn this on, then it goes into that memory setting. So that's how you adjust what the flashlight will be on. And let's turn it back down. When you turn it on and off by rotating this dial and this LED indicator on this side. So now when I turn it on, it's lower. Now my camera's not really going to show that, but that's how that works. A double press will take you into turbo, which is super duper bright. And again, we're going to do screenshots outside. And then the 3 press will take it into strobe, and I'm going to turn this off before I have a seizure. So with this flashlight on, I can also adjust the brightness by turning the rotator knob. And that is a stepless increase or decrease. It just goes up and down based off of turning this. And that's a pretty handy feature too. So that way you don't have to use one of the default settings. You can set your own custom setting. Keep this one. So here we are overlooking a ball yard. And I have the flashlight in moonlight mode. And it's enough to light up my immediate area if I was to walk around and see what's going on. This would be low. And I have a pretty good field of vision for about 20 to 25 yards. This would be medium. And I get an even better field of vision out to about 50 yards. This would be high. And I have a really good, nice, floody field of vision out probably 75 to 85 yards. Turbo, and I can easily see about 100 to 125 yards out. So here we are inspecting a tire with moonlight mode on. And you can see it does a pretty good job of illuminating the area and would be satisfactory for the task. This would be low. This would be medium. That would be high. Here we are walking around in moonlight mode. Low, medium, high. Okay, here we are looking at a map. You can see moonlight mode does an adequate job of lighting the map. Low, medium starts to wash it out and is too bright to look at. High is just overkill. Okay, so here's the Olight Seeker 4. I really like it. There'll be a link below where you can pick this up directly from Olight. I think that the sticker price on this thing's about $97, and there'll be a coupon code to get you a couple bucks off. I don't believe that includes shipping. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or recommendations, post them below and I'll do my best to respond. A big thank you to Olight for sending me this flashlight for my consideration, and thanks to everybody for watching. Take care.